You don't remember being born, but you remember water. Always water. You opened your eyes for the first time on a wooden boat so small it had no right to exist in the open sea. Your mother didn't deliver you in a hospital. No doctor, no epidural, no insurance form to fill out. Just salt air, a midwife's hands, and the sound of waves that never stop. Welcome to the Bajau, the sea nomads of Southeast Asia. A people who have lived on the water for over 1,000 years. Not near the water, not on vacation by the water, on the water, permanently. Your home is a lepa, a wooden stilt house floating above the Sulu Sea. No address, no zip code, no Google Maps pin. If someone tries to mail you something, it's already lost. You are 3 years old and you already swim better than most adults on land. Not because someone taught you, because falling overboard is just Tuesday. By 5, you free dive. No oxygen tank, no wetsuit, no GoPro for the Instagram reel. Just you, a breath, and 30 feet of dark water below. Other kids your age are learning to ride a bike. You are learning to read the current, to feel the pressure change in your ears like a compass, to hold your breath for minutes, not seconds, while the fish don't even flinch. Your spleen is bigger than normal. Scientifically, literally bigger. The Bajau body evolved over centuries to store more oxygenated blood for diving. You are not just a person. You are a biological submarine. At 14, you are handed a spear. Not metaphorically, an actual spear. This is your first job interview. No resume, no LinkedIn profile, no, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Just the sea, and whether you can feed your family or not. You dive 40 feet on a single breath. You stay under for 3 minutes. Your heart rate drops automatically, a biological trick your body learned without asking you. The fish don't run. They don't even see you as a threat. Until they do. Your vision underwater is twice as sharp as any outsider's. Scientists studied your eyes and found that Bajau children can actually see clearly in the deep. Adaptation. Evolution. Centuries of necessity compressed into your DNA. Meanwhile, somewhere on land, a teenager is complaining that the Wi-Fi is slow. You learn everything from the sea. Navigation by stars, weather by clouds, depth by color. No textbook, no classroom, no student loan debt waiting for you at graduation. There is no graduation. There is no ceremony where someone hands you a rolled-up piece of paper and calls you ready. The sea decides when you are ready. And the sea is not impressed by effort, only by results. Your first real dive alone happens before anyone tells you it's time. You just know. The way you know a storm is coming 3 hours before the clouds arrive. The way you know which reef has fish and which one is empty. Not because someone told you, but because your feet have touched that ocean floor 1,000 times. You come up empty on your first solo hunt. No fish, no glory, just salt water in your nose, and your grandfather watching from the boat without saying a word. That silence is the harshest performance review you will ever receive. The next day, you go back down, and the day after that. By 16, you are one of the best divers in your community. Not celebrated like an athlete on a podium, not given a trophy or a scholarship, just trusted with more water and a deeper dive. That is the only promotion the sea offers. The Bajau don't have a word for lost at sea, because the sea is home. You can't be lost at home. But there's a cost. By your teenage years, your eardrums have been deliberately ruptured, not by accident, on purpose. Because a ruptured eardrum equalizes pressure better on deep dives. Every Bajau diver makes this trade. Permanent hearing loss, in exchange for depth. On land, that would be a lawsuit. Here, it's just Tuesday again. You're 23. You have never slept in a building with a foundation. You have never paid rent, because the ocean doesn't send invoices. You have never owned a mattress, a car, or a credit card. Your net worth, by Western standards, is 0. Your net worth by Bajau standards is a good spear, a fast boat, and the respect of the sea. You get married on the water. The ceremony happens on a decorated lepa. No venue deposit, no wedding planner, No guest who gets too drunk and ruins the reception. Just family, sea, and a sky full of stars that actually means something to you because you navigate by them. You have children, and you do what your father did, what his father did, what every Bajau father has done for 1,000 years. You drop your child into the water at age 3, not to drown them, to teach them. This is the Bajau orientation program. No paperwork, no HR onboarding, just water. Your days have a rhythm that no alarm clock could replicate. Before sunrise, you're already in the sea. You dive 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Your body is a machine built by 10 centuries of evolution. But the world is changing. Governments are drawing lines on the water now. Maritime borders, fishing restrictions, protected zones. The Bajau have been fishing these waters since before those governments existed, and now they need a permit. A permit. To fish in the sea their ancestors called home for 1,000 years. That's like asking someone to get a license to breathe air their grandfather breathed. Some Bajau are being forced ashore, given land, houses with foundations, electricity, running water, and they are miserable because the walls don't move, because the floor doesn't rock, because the silence at night isn't the sound of waves, it's just silence. One elder said, "On land, I feel like I'm already buried. You are old now. Your skin is the color of driftwood. Your eyes are permanently squinted, not from age, but from a lifetime of reading the horizon. Your hands look like the roots of a mangrove tree, and your lungs are still the best thing about you. You have dived more times than you can count. You have fed your family, your children, your grandchildren from the sea. You have never filed a tax return. You have never sat in a waiting room. You have never been stuck in traffic. Your retirement plan was never a 401k. It was this. The day your body says stop, you stop. That day comes quietly. No hospital, no machines, no doctor reading numbers off a screen. Just your family around you on the water. The same water you were born on. The same sound of waves that was the first thing you ever heard. They will bury you, not in the ground, but as close to the sea as possible. Because the ground was never yours. The sea was. And your grandchild, 3 years old, already swimming, will not remember this day. But they will remember water. Always water. The Bajau have no word for retirement. They have no word for lost at sea. They have no word for the kind of loneliness you feel on land. They have 1,000 words for the color of the ocean at different hours of the day. You lived a life that no GPS could track. No algorithm could recommend. No productivity app could optimize. You were free. Not the kind of free that gets posted on social media. The real kind. The kind that tastes like salt.